Hi, friends. There we go. It's been a hard day. Today's always a tough day. But it's been 3 years. 3 years since the tragedy at Club Q, which is literally down the street from me. 3 years without 5 of our friends. 3 years of a man sitting in jail where he deserves to be. 3 years of tragedy. But before the tragedy happened, Club Q was the place to go. It was a happy place. Club Q is where I got my start. It was actually November 17th, 7 years ago, when I stepped foot into Club Q for the first time. And I was so scared, so intimidated, because I'd moved to a new city, changed my performance name, decided to get a new start. And Club Q was so amazing. It was so welcoming, so warm. Everybody there was so nice. But it's really hard to think of a place after a mass tragedy, especially when you've had so many happy memories there. Like I said, Club Q was where I got my start. I wasn't actually here in Colorado Springs when the tragedy happened. I was at my mother's in South Carolina, but I remember waking up to, I think, 10 or 15 messages and like 3 missed calls. And people were wondering if I was okay. And I hadn't seen the news yet. So I woke up and checked my messages. Yeah, I'm fine. What's going on? Are you okay? And I rolled over because I was sleeping on my mom's couch. I rolled over, turned on the TV, and I saw the news that there had been a shooting at my bar, at Club Q. That was one of the hardest things to wake up to. And what's sad is I knew 2 of the people we had lost, because Derek and Daniel were always there. They were bar staff. They were always there. But I just remember waking up and seeing the news that there had been an incident of mass violence at my home bar. And I was just absolutely shook, absolutely floored. I don't know, it's hard to explain. But like I said, before that happened, Q was such a happy place. Like if you watch some of my older videos, some of my older performance videos, they're actually from Club Q. And I miss Club Q. I miss the way it used to be. I miss the happy times. Like my first performance at Club Q was Fashioned by David Bowie. And it was at an open stage, and I'll never forget it because that was one of the greatest performances I've ever had. And it was my first time. I remember going into Club Q every week for the open stage, and everybody just being like, we have no idea what you're going to bring next week. We have no idea what's going to come out of that head of yours. And I miss those days. I miss Derek and Daniel. Like, Derek, anytime I would do something fun or funny on stage, as soon as I got off stage, I would make a beeline to the bar to see Derek, and he would look at me and go, "You stupid bitch, I love you." And Daniel would always be like, "Sweetie, what? How do you come up with this shit?" Just remembering the smiles they brought to people's faces. Like, I remember Pride, the Club Q float, we had taken the foam out of the bar. We'd taken the foam creator out of the bar and put it on the float. And we were just going down Main Street here in Colorado Springs with a foam party going in the back of a truck. Like, I took pictures. There's pictures of Derek just absolutely smiling and just having the greatest time, because that's what Club Q was. It was just the greatest time. The slogan was "Nobody parties like Club Q," because nobody partied like Club Q. You know, there was really no other place in town like it. Like, I competed for one of the bar titles. Well, actually, I competed for a few bar titles at Club Q. But, you know, I was crowned Mr. Gay Colorado Springs, Mr. Drag Idol. Oh, thank you for the tip. I appreciate that. You're actually my first one. So thank you very much for that, Mr. Clean. I appreciate you. Or Mr. Clown. My apologies. Let me heart that. Bloop. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm just taking some time to reminisce about Club Q, because today is the 3rd anniversary of the tragedy at Club Q. So we're just here talking about happy times, you know, happier times at Club Q before everything happened. And I can tell you guys, oh my God, can I tell you guys about what happened after? Oh my Lord. So, national news, right? This is national news. My home bar had a tragedy happen, and it's national news. I'm in South Carolina with my mother, and we're watching this. And we see the names get announced, and I knew Derek and Daniel were amongst those that we had lost, because they had been there the whole time. They were there every night. Anytime, I remember the last time I saw Derek, I told him, I'm like, "Honey, we need to get you out of that bar, because management is treating you like shit." And then, not 2 months later, the tragedy happened. But, okay. Let me tell you about what happened after Club Q. This is the drama not only a lot of people know about, but after the incident, there was the national news story, and everybody, oh man, I'm about to spill some tea here. There was the national GoFundMe that happened that was supposed to go to the survivors, right? Everybody saw the Club Q GoFundMe. We thought that the money was going to go to the survivors. It didn't. The money from the GoFundMe did not go to survivors. The management of the bar decided, oh, everybody who was working on the night of the tragedy gets $1,200, because that's what you'd get for a month's pay. All the rest of the money went to a memorial that none of us asked for, and a remodel of the building. I'm not even kidding. Like, the GoFundMe money, a teeny tiny little portion of it was given to the survivors. The rest of it was allocated to management. They took it. That was so fucking dirty of them. And they know what they did. They know. They'll try to deny it, but they know. They did absolutely dirty by everybody at Club Q. There's a men's bathhouse right next door in the same building called Buddy's. Buddy's was reopened the day of Daniel's funeral. They did so dirty by their staff. Management absolutely just, oh, it makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. But unfortunately, greed and corruption are kind of where we're at right now. And it has gone to everything, including mass tragedies. But today's not a sad day. Today's a happy day, because I know Derek and Daniel would look at us and go, "You stupid fucker, why are you being so sad? Turn up the music and party." That's the way they would have wanted it. Derek and Daniel wouldn't want anybody to be sad. Derek, Daniel, Raymond, Ashley, Kelly. Those are the 5 angels of the Pikes Peak region. They're the ones that we lost at Club Q. And you know what? It's been 3 years, and it still hurts. It still absolutely hurts. But being so sad means that there was something to be happy about. Yeah, we lost our safe space. Yes, we lost our friends. But we had a shit ton of good times. A shit ton of memories. And you know what? That's all we can really ask for, is just to remember the happy times at Club Q. Yeah, we're never going to go back there, because fuck management. Fuck what they did to everybody. But we're still going to go. We're still going to go visit our friends on the day. We're still going to listen to Britney Spears and know that Derek is still somewhere dancing he's dancing behind God's bar. These people were absolute sweethearts, and I would have loved to introduce you to them. But yeah, that's just trying to remember the good times at Club Q.